is Italian Football Lover Channel, my friends. Today I want to make predictions match day 13 games of Serie A. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. Thank you so much. Let's start with Salernitana Lazio game. Lazio is in bad position this season. They got a bad start to season, but they lost against Bologna 1-0 in last away game. They stayed draw against Roma 0-0 in last match, and they couldn't score even a goal in the recent two games of Serie A. Salernitana is at the bottom of the point table. They are in so bad situation. They have just 4 or 5 points, as I remember. They stayed draw against Sassuolo 2-2 in last away game. They lost against 2-0 Napoli in last match at home. In my opinion, Lazio will go up in the point table. Because of that, they will win over against this weak opponent Salernitana. Salernitana 0, Lazio 2 is my prediction for this game. Atalanta-Napoli. Atalanta is playing better at home. They lost against 2-1 Inter in last match at home, but it was their first defeated at home this season. They stayed draw against Udinese 1-1 in last away game. Napoli is playing better in away games this season. It's interesting. They won versus 2-0 Salernitana in last away game, but they lost against Empoli 1-0 in last match at home, surprisingly. And so hard game is awaiting us. This weekend is going to be so hard to predict in Serie A. It's so hard to make predictions in Serie A this weekend, really. But I don't know why. Somehow Napoli will win over against Atalanta. Atalanta 1, Napoli 2 is my prediction for this game. Milan-Fiorentina. Off. Milan will be at home. Milan couldn't get any victory in Serie A for 4 games. And really, they are on the 3rd spot. Still, they are on the 3rd spot. Milan lost against 1-0 Udinese and Juventus at home. They stayed draw against Napoli and Lecce 2-2 in away games with same results. Fiorentina team lost against Juventus at home 1-0. They won versus Bologna 2-1 in last match at home, but they lost against 1-0 Lazio in last away game. After a long time, Fiorentina got the victory against Bologna by winning 2-1 at home. So hard game is awaiting us, but really that's enough. Milan is major team. Milan is big team. This is time to win for Milan. Milan 1, Fiorentina 0 is my prediction for this game. Cagliari-Monza. Cagliari is 3rd to last on the point table. They have 9 points. They got 2 successive victories at home. They won versus Frosinone 4-3 at home. They won against 2-1 Genoa in last match at home. But they lost against strong rival Juventus 2-1 in last away game. Cagliari is playing better at home for sure. But this Monza is so strong and dangerous team. They stayed draw against Udinese and Torino 1-1 in the recent 2 games at home with same results. And Monza won versus 3-1 Verona in last away game. Draw is possible and draw is probable, maybe 1-1 in that match. But when we compare of these two teams, Monza is stronger and better team than Cagliari. But Cagliari is going to be at home. Nonetheless, I want to take a chance to Monza for victory. Cagliari 1, Monza 2 is my prediction for this game. Frosinone-Genoa. Frosinone is playing way more better at home. They won versus Verona and Empoli 2-1 at home. But they lost against 2-0 Inter in last away game, and they lost against 4-3 Cagliari in away game. Frosinone is good and decent team. And this Genoa, at the same time, they are playing better at home. Genoa won versus Verona and Salernitana 1-0 with same results at home. But really this Genoa team lost against Atalanta 2-0 in away game. And really this Genoa team is showing us poor performances in away games. Just they won versus Lazio in away game 1-0. But Lazio was in so bad condition in that match against Genoa. In my opinion, Frosinone will win over against Genoa. Frosinone 2, Genoa 1 is my prediction for this game. Empoli-Sassuolo. Empoli is so close to relegation zone. They stayed draw against Udinese 0-0 at home. They lost against Atalanta 3-0 in last match at home. But Empoli got better results in away games. They won versus Napoli 1-0 in away game, surprisingly. Before they won against 2-0 Fiorentina in away game, surprisingly. So interesting, so bizarre team, this Empoli team. And Sassuolo is so inconsistent team. I don't know what they can do in any game. Really, I don't know What can Sassuolo do, my dear friends? They stayed draw against Salernitana 2-2 in last match at home. And this Sassuolo team lost against 2-1 Torino in last away game. Before they stayed draw against Lecce 1-1 in away game. This Sassuolo team. My prediction is going to be draw, my dear friends. I don't trust either of the sides. Empoli 1, Sassuolo 1. Roma, Udinese. Roma won versus Lecce 2-1 in last match at home. They stayed draw against Lazio 0-0 in derby game. Roma is going to be at home. They will make the advantage of playing at home, but Udinese team stayed draw against Monza 1-1 in away game. They won versus Milan 1-0 in last away game. They stayed draw against 1-1 Atalanta in last match at home. I want to take a chance to Roma for victory. Roma 2, Udinese 1. Juventus Inter. Off. This is the hardest match of the weekend. Juventus and Inter are so strong teams. Inter is at the top of the point table. Juventus is on the second spot. Inter is 2 points ahead of Juventus. This is so crucial, so critical match. Really, they are playing in amazing way. It's so hard to make prediction on this game. Juventus got successive victories like Inter. Juventus won versus Verona 1-0 at home. They won against Cagliari 2-1 at home. They won versus Fiorentina and Milan 1-0 in away games. They are playing so successful defensively, and at the same time Inter got so good results in away games this season. Inter won all the away games this season. They won versus Salernitana 4-0 in away game. They won versus Cagliari 2-0 in away game. They won against 2-1 Atalanta in last away game. They won against Frosinone 2-0 in last match at home. They won versus Roma 1-0 at home. They are playing for the title. Inter is the strongest team of Serie A in my opinion. But this match, however, is going to be so hard clash. Because of that, in my opinion, two invincible teams will encounter in that game. Draw is my prediction, my dear friends. Juventus 1, Inter 1. Verona Lecce. Verona will be at home. Verona really second to last on the point table. They have 8 points. This Verona team lost against Monza 3-1 in last match at home. And again they lost against Genoa 1-0 in last away game. They are so poor and weak team. Lecce is better team than Verona in every way, but they are getting inconsistent results. They lost against Torino 1-0 at home. They stayed draw against Milan 2-2 in last match at home. Lecce lost against Roma 2-1 in last away game. Verona is going to be so ambitious to take point or points. Maybe Lecce may win this game, but my prediction is going to be draw. Verona 1, Lecce 1. Last match, Bologna Torino, another hard game. Really, it's so hard to predict Serie A this weekend. Bologna will be at home, and Bologna is playing better at home. They are so strong and quality team, but at the same time, Torino is so dangerous team. They stayed draw against Monza 1-1 in last away game. Torino won versus Sassuolo 2-1 in last match at home. Before Torino won against Lecce 1-0 in away game, Bologna got 3 successive victories at home. They won versus Empoli 3-0 at home. They won against Frosinone 2-1 at home. They won versus 1-0 Lazio in last match at home, but they lost against 2-1 Fiorentina in last away game. So hard game is awaiting us. I cannot decide on either of the sides for triumph. Because of that, draw is my prediction. So many draws. Excuse me, my dear friends. What can I do? Draw is my prediction. Bologna 1, Torino 1. All my predictions like this match day 13 games of Serie A. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. You may write your comments down below. Please push the like button. Thank you so much. See you on my next videos, my dear friends. Bye.